a viewer of mine, his name is Tom, he said he wanted to be called Tom or Thomas, so I'll call him Tom, donated a digital copy of both Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. So I was not going to play it. I was going to skip it, but then Tom contacted me and he said that he wanted to donate it. So thanks to Tom, I will be playing both Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered starting on Friday. And people have been contacting me and saying, Phil, how are you doing? Because, you know, a lot of people pledged to your Patreon for October, and you told us that, you know, your October Patreon was incredibly successful, the highest ever, and it was. For October, let me tell you guys, my Patreon, the biggest month ever, by far, I'm not even kidding you, by hundreds of dollars. The biggest Patreon month I've ever had, most people pledged, and most, you know, amount pledged ever. So thank you for that, anyone who did pledge to my Patreon in the month of October. I very much appreciate that, and I definitely could use the money. This is a time that I really need it. And people want to know, how's it going on YouTube? You know, what is the status of everything? Or is it up? Is it down? If you remember last week, I told everyone I was making a little bit more money on YouTube. It looked like the holiday ads had kicked in, and therefore the profits had gone up, okay? Well, I would love to tell you guys how I'm doing. Unfortunately, I can't. And if you're wondering why I can't, it's because YouTube fucked up. This happens all the time, by the way, on YouTube. There was a rollback. If you don't know what that means, it means that YouTube, one day, updated the statistics, so views went up, subscriptions went up, everything went up, okay? And then all of a sudden, it went backwards. So what happened to my channel is it showed a gain in views, then it took the views away, then it gave them back, and then the same thing with subscribers. It added subs, it took subs away, it added subs back, and at this point, I don't even know if it's accurate or not, but what I can tell you is that I have this calculator that Machinima uses. Machinima is the company that I'm partnered with, and it calculates how much money you're making a month. It froze 2 days ago. Because whenever YouTube rolls back data, it means that internally they fucked something up, and Machinima doesn't want to tell someone, oh, you're making this money, when the data could be wrong. Okay? So, I don't know what they did. They fucked up their calculations somehow over the weekend. So, as of now, for 3 straight days, I have absolutely no idea how my channel has done. And YouTube won't give me a definitive answer. But what I can tell you is this. I've got some data in regards to streaming. My Halloween marathon stream, which lasted around 7.5 hours, was my most viewed stream of October. But I can't tell you right now, sadly, I can't tell you what's going on with the business because all the data's frozen. Now, typically what happens, about 3 days into the new month, the data finalizes for the month before. So usually around the 3rd or 4th of any month, I know how I did the month before. I hope I have that data. I would love to say, wow, we had a spike and here's how it went, but I can't tell you definitively because it's all fucked up. Alright? Hopefully in the next couple days I'll have more data for you. Right now I have nothing because YouTube sucks.
Alright, Patreon.
New event has been announced for November. If we hit the funding goal, for Patreon this month, which if everyone, by the way, keeps their pledges, we already have hit it, but I don't know if everyone's going to keep their pledges or not. We'll have to see by the end of the month. We're going to have the return of multiplayer madness,
where people who pledge $5 or more are guaranteed to get into a multiplayer session with me.
The games right now that I'm 100% considering, Battlefield 1, Overwatch, Gears of War 4, and Titanfall 2. Now, I just announced I'm playing Infinite Warfare, so I'm officially going to add Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, as well as Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered to the list of games. So, for those of you who are getting Call of Duty, for a $5 pledge this month, and if we hit the funding level, it guarantees that there will be an event where you can play multiplayer with me.
How cool is that?
2 new games added, officially.
Pretty awesome.